Alright, what's up guys? Sitting here today, getting my work done on Matt the Realty Guy. I got a couple stuff going on, but I got today a box from our lovely friends at Amazon. And I've been waiting for this a while. You always have to love when there's an item that is there for Amazon Prime. So I ordered it Friday, and it came in today. So I thought I'd take a break from all the stuff from Matt the Realty Guy. If you don't know that, go over to the channel Matt the Realty Guy, YouTube, or Facebook, Matt the Realty Guy. I got to get rolling some more on that. But I wanted to take a second to be able to open this bad boy up. So, without further ado, yeah, baby. All right. Here it is. Okay, so it's called Metabo HPT. Okay, so let's bring you guys in a little tighter here. Okay, so this is an electronic screwdriver. What's up, Brian Edge? So, from in the early days when I did home audio and video, or earlier than that, the days before I did audio video service work, I'd have to take apart receivers and speakers and all that kind of stuff. And instead of using a hand screwdriver, I would use an electronic screwdriver. Some people would go and they would have a screw gun, and the screw gun was too big. It was too. So I first in the late 80s, early 90s, I had a electronic cordless screwdriver made by a company called AES. And then I think AES was then bought out by Panasonic. Panasonic still makes that today. Excuse me. And once I got out of the service work, then I went into installation work. And when I got into installation work, this little screwdriver was good for putting on plates and boxes. But for the end task, what I needed was a heavier, and at that time, what you had was either 12 volt, which is way underpowered, or 18 volt, which was way too heavy, but it did the job you needed it to do. So after decades of forgetting about the electronic screwdriver, I'm doing work yesterday, and I always use my Snap-on ratcheting tool driver that I've gotten many years of very good service out of. But I always wanted for that, so I was looking through Home Depot and all that kind of stuff. Milwaukee apparently makes a electronic screwdriver. Now, nobody has it in stock. You have to order it, and it's very expensive. It's almost $200. It's like 170, 180 bucks. That's too much. That's crazy. Yeah. I'll tell you what so Brian says, I love his Snap-on. Now, the problem I always have with my Snap-on is it's $80. Is it 60 tooth? Does it work like butter? Is it smooth as a baby's butt greased with alligator slime? Absolutely. And that's my second one, because the first one got stolen on the site because it's a Snap-on. But I digress. And for a lot of that stuff, when I was on the job, because I got stolen, I moved over to Klein stuff. And the Klein tips I like a little better for the electrical outlets, for the electrical screws. Never did break. Never did break. So, so the screw tip on the Klein was a little better on the electrical components, so far as putting screws and electrical sockets. I never put high voltage in, I just put low voltage in, and those Klein tips tend to work a little better. And funny enough, when you go to the automotive side, the Snap-on worked a little better than the Klein. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. So, I digress. So I'm going through and I'm looking and I'm like, I'm recently on a Milwaukee thing, and I looked at M12 and I was using M12, and that's perfect line. If you guys need a super high volt, very lightweight, very capable tools, M12 is amazing. And it's very rare that I pick up an M18 tool now. Pretty crazy. For even daily tasks, I was hanging a projector, and I had to put some heavy-duty studding in to put the projector on to hang this $6,000 projector on. I grabbed M12, put some 3-inch screws, zipped them right through. No problem. No problem. I mean, nothing. But it's too big. For everyday task, I wanted an electronic screwdriver. So I went on the hunt. I found the Milwaukee. Milwaukee was way too expensive. The DeWalt, which was cheap. DeWalt's $60-70. Perfect price. The problem I have with the DeWalt is they have a little gyro thing in there. So when you put it, turn it on, when you rotate, it goes either forward or backward. And they call it there. And it's not, for me, intuitive enough. I didn't use that. So I said, okay. Well, I looked online, and my first favorite tool line is Makita. I love Makita, still love Makita. The only reason why I went to Milwaukee was Home Depot was blowing the price out on their one key, and also I got a special buy on the M12. So that's how I got into Milwaukee. So I went into so the Milwaukee was too expensive. The DeWalt I didn't like. The form and function I don't like, and it was not the right form in your hand. It just didn't feel right. So then I looked around, and then I found Hitachi. I like Hitachi, but this is the neat thing. When you go through Amazon, because I had gift cards from my birthday, and I had to spend them. You always have to spend them. And I was going through all of this stuff, and so I came up with Hitachi. I said, oh, okay, same form and function as that AES driver that I had very long time ago. It looked exactly the same, it just wasn't black and a pencil thin. I said, okay, that's good. So I looked there, and come to find out that Hitachi is no longer being sold under the Hitachi name anymore. There was a German company called Metabo. Now, it's very strange. If you look at the name, it says Metabo HPT. Metabo Hitachi Power Tools. So if you look on the box, I had to do a little research while I was doing this. And a little shout out to VCG. Those guys kind of brought me up to speed a little bit. Turns out that Metabo and Hitachi Power Tools were both sold to a parent company, and that parent company is on the box here. Coca-Cola or something like that. I forgot. But they're both owned by they're both now owned by a parent company of investors. There it is, right there. Koki Holdings Company. Okay, so a bunch of guys came in, saw that Hitachi and Metabo were good for the reaping, so they went in and bought them, and they turned it into Metabo HPT, or Metabo Hitachi Power Tools. Enough of that. Okay, so let's get into this damn thing. This is the whole thing while I went in there. Okay. Jeez Louise, this knife sucks. Okay. Okay, I'm excited. Alright, let's close that crapola up. Jeez, I can't get into the damn thing. Ooh. Okay. Digging that. Okay. Nice injected molded case. Blue molded case. Nice. Okay, so what we have is this. Okay. So, turn that sideways. Instruction manual, Metabo. So it's a lifetime warranty. It's cool. And it was inexpensive. It was, oh, there you go. So on the warranty card, when you send it back to Koki Holdings America Ltd. out of Brazelton, Georgia. I guess that's where their offices are now in North America. Apart from that, I don't know. You know, I doubt I'll ever break the damn thing unless it falls out of the vehicle or something like that. So let's take a look at the tool. Ooh. If you are a fan... Oh, man, look at that. If you're a fan of Hitachi, you'll know that they have that signature, excuse me, black and green. Ooh. This is a very tactile, it's a very grippy little... What the hell is this? So it comes with this little flappy thingy. I don't know why that's... Oh, I see. Okay, so the little flappy thing is there to give you a little bit, I guess, I don't know. But this is the form function that I wanted. This is the form function that you can go... Oh, wait a minute. Low speed. Oh, the lock. Okay. All right, so... All right. So hang on here before we get into that. Okay, so the other cool thing that I liked about this is it comes with 2 batteries. It's 3.6 volts. Okay, you don't need 7.2 volts. Okay, it's too heavy, too big. You're only going to be driving screws with this. It comes with 2 batteries, though. I don't know what the runtime is on it. I got to read that. I don't know if I'm too keen. Okay, that's pretty damn big. I mean, there's my hand size. So that's pretty damn big. Okay. Yeah, and it even says Koki Holdings Company made in China. So we'll put that over there because we'll probably have to, no doubt, charge the battery. Hey! So it doesn't come... Oh, I like the snap on it. It feels very sturdy. Doesn't feel like poor fitting plastic. You know how, you know, especially in the interaction of the tool. That's nice. So it comes with 2 things. Oh, comes with a little grippy trim. Okay. So it's not a single, which I like. Okay. Everybody now has gotten into this thing where you could just take the bit and push the bit in. Well, the problem with that is, okay, a lot of these things have like a little, you know, a little ratchety thing in it, and they don't fit right. So I like that positive. Okay, I like that positive. I'm going to take this tip and throw it in the garbage because it's junk. It has... Oh. Hey! Okay. I'm liking this. Okay, so on the back, okay, there's a little button right there. On the back is a little button. You can see on the screen back there that there's a little light. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I don't know if I like this little dildo thingy. This little flappity flap. Just okay, it just comes off too. See, it just yeah. How much money do you think I could save on that one? Yes. The problem that I have. Oh, that's much better. Oh, I like that. Okay, so it comes with this stupid little thing, you know, so your finger doesn't feel this. It feels this little rubber thingy there. Take that stupid thing off of there. That's what you... Oh, man, does that feels very good. The direction is very positive. It is... See, that's how you're going to run them in a lot of times if you're running service work. Oh, I like that. I like the fact that you can just flip it. Oh, so it comes with 1 through... Okay, so it comes through 1 through 21, okay, and it also has a clutch lockout, which is kind of goofy on this thing, okay, for drilling. I'd never use it as a drill. Maybe you could, okay. Maybe you could run really small 1/8, 3/16 drill bits in here, just for very small thin metal applications. That's kind of cool. Oh, 2-speed. Yes, you could use it. You know, the other thing I'm thinking of just right now, Brian, is you could probably use this with a tap and die set. So you could probably use this to chase threads out with. I think it might be, on the high speed, it's real fast. You could probably use that to chase threads out with. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that. I've never had a 2-speed. I'll probably never use it on high because it'll probably tear the gears out of this thing. I don't know. I mean, you're seeing this just as fast as I am. Trying to get the battery out. Okay. So it just looks like a standard little... Oh, it fits nice too. This thing was like $60 or something like that. Perfect. Oh, it's made by a tool company for, for somebody who's going to use this day in and day out. Oh, I don't like overmolding. I really hate overmolding because it just turns, after a while, this what is this? TPE, yeah. So they even label it what it is, okay? So you can see it's TPE. Whatever it is, this rubber, okay? Once it gets, it's kind of sticky, which is okay. Oh, I do like that. Oh man, that fits beautifully right into hand. So when you grab this tool, you should be able to grab it, so it fits perfectly. It has as you can see here, a little finger weld, okay? So that when you grab it, it goes in there. And then, without having to use it, I do like that it has a very positive, okay, very positive. I don't know if you can hear that. Let's take the battery out and see if you can. So you can see, oops, sorry. Can you hear that, Brian? Has a very positive engagement on direction. I like that a lot. So the model number for this thing is, okay, so the model number of this thing, which you can't see, it's called a DB3DL2. Wow, this must be an early one because... Did I get the 9th one made? Did I get the 9th one made from Metabo? This is J980009. So it's very possible that once you look at the Hitachi version of this, I think is a little gold, not gold, but gray plastic. And Metabo changed it when they changed the holdings company. They updated it, but it's the right. Okay, so if I grab my hand around it, you can wrap your hand completely around it. I do like the hinge mechanism it's I wouldn't say it's sturdy. I would say it's what you want. It's really, it has a good feel to it. It's smooth operation. It's not clunky or chunky, and it has very good positive stops. on there. So that's it. I got to go take a look. So the blow molded case. I won't. I probably won't use the blow molded case. It doesn't lock. So the blow molded case is right here. It says Metabo on it. I'm not a real big blow molded case kind of guy. That's what this does not do. This does not lock, which I kind of like. I had one. The one that I had, the Panasonic that I had, no, the AES did not have a lock. And it had like an 8 or 10 position chuck. So, I mean, clutch. So this clutch is a spring operated clutch. So when you turn it down, there's a spring in there, okay? And there's 2 clutches that are there. And when you have exhausted the spring pressure from this clutch side, it just slips. That's all it does. So I don't know what the... I got to drive some screws with it next and see what it is, but this bit is it's just the standard thing that they pump 100 things of those out. I'll get one from MCM Electronics that has a little better, okay, that is a little finer, or I'll get one. I'll know where I'll get one. I'll get one from Weha Tools. So if you don't know about Weha Tools, I don't know if you know W-E-H-A, I think how it's spelled. It's a German company that makes very good precision ground screwdrivers and bits and all that kind of fun stuff. So I think they might have a long one. So with this, in order to use this really nicely, you want an extra long tip on it, something about that length, so that you can get this in. You can get the screwdriver in very deep into whatever you're working. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I'm telling you, for the first time that I've touched this stupid little, this thing, yeah, I could have probably saved $2 or $3, but it's inexpensive. This thing is like $60 on Amazon. I don't even know. They don't even give you a receipt. I don't know. But that's it. That's the opening of this Metabo thing. I don't know how to fix a thumbnail on it, but that was it. I got so excited. I went, go live, and it just took a picture. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I'm going to go check this out later. Yeah, it's a pinch guard, but it's just... Yeah. So you could pinch yourself. In theory, you could pinch yourself, but I don't know. It's a lot more inexpensive than the Milwaukee. The Milwaukee was about the same in voltage. I think the Makita was 7 volts, 7.2. But if you're trying to pull screws out with a 7-volt driver, there's something, you're gonna be breaking screws with that. So this is kind of cool. I'm digging this. You know, I'm not even gonna say for the price, because that even would say, well, if I spent more, I would get a better tool. I can't. This is the right price for this. I think something that I spent $180 for, I think I might be wondering myself, why did I spend that amount of money? This is exactly what you want. And it's like, it was, maybe $70, maybe? I don't know. One thing I know about Amazon is there's always a guy that will, that will sell it at the rock bottom price, but this is about right. I think if I paid any cheaper for this, I think I might feel like I was kind of stealing something. But for $60 to hold a battery, okay, that's a blow molded plastic that holds a motor. The 2-speed gearbox is nice. Yeah, the transmission from high to low is very smooth. The lock is very positive for the... Okay, so it locks you out. So when you put this in your toolbox and it rests up something, that's, oh, okay, so. So when I'd have to go out into the field and I had my old AES driver, it didn't have a lock. And I would routinely go down the road in the van, and in my toolbox, in my tool bag, I would routinely hear this muffled. When I get to the job, guess what? Battery's dead. I do like the lock. I do like the trigger lock. This not locking is no issue for me at all whatsoever. The fit and finish on it is good. Yeah, the screws are not all dinged up. The space between the very positive engagement on the clutch. I gotta play with driving some screws in there and see what I can find out. But this is nice. I'm digging this. You know, the stickers are on nice, so somebody gave a crap about that. The blow molding that's on there, the not the blow molding, the over molding of it is nice. Okay, it's about a consistent gap all the way through. That ridge is there, but I don't care about that. I do kind of like the light. Okay. Yeah, it's only one brightness, so it's not a multiple. I do like that lockout. You can see, if we look right here on the mold, which one is it? If we look on this side of the mold, I don't know if you can see, there's like a little chatter that's in the mold itself, where somebody had it's just a little bit of a chatter. That doesn't really bother me. This is not a precision tool. This is not something that you would use in a clean room. NASA wouldn't be buying this. I mean, they might, and if they did, they would clather it in titanium unobtainiumness and put, you know, $20,000 triggers in it so that they're, you know, low IR signature that's not a magnetic sine wave generating piece of metal, whatever it is. Okay, this is everyday tasks. Everyday tasks. You have stuff to put, like, oh, I don't know, electrical plates on. You have to do just regular items, assembling stuff. So I'll get a nut driver set, just a nut driver set for this. How many people have ever assembled IKEA furniture? How about kids' toys? You guys still... Oh, my daughter, we got her a robot kit from a company called MakeBlock. If you have kids, or just yourself, MakeBlock. Go check them out. They make very high-quality kits that your kids can learn about assembly. They can learn about circuitry. They can learn about programming, all in one thing, and they can, you know, invent something of their own choosing. But this Metabo is nice. It's a Metabo HPT. Okay, Metabo was one company. Hitachi Power Tools was another. So they called it Metabo HPT. So Hitachi didn't get to keep their name, but they did get to keep their brand, their name sort of in HPT. So go check it out. It's called a DB3 DL2. And it's just their electronic screwdriver from Metabo. So I'm digging this a lot, right? Just hands-on. It's good. The couple of the things that I don't like about it is this little, I don't know, pinch guard or whatever. I do like the fact that they give you 2 batteries. I think the only thing that if I could say it was a miss, I don't even know if that's even a miss. It just is what it is, but it's a charger. The charger's kind of big. But who cares? You're not interacting with the charger all day. You're interacting with the tool. You know, some people tend to go a little crazy on that stuff. But the tool interaction, I do like it. It is very grippy on the greenish, and it is very solid plastic. It feels solid. Feels very solid. The little light is a kind of a neat little thing to have. I like the fact that you can turn that light on and off, and it will last for, what is it, 10 seconds probably. I haven't checked out the spring-loaded tension clutch. I'll have to see how that is. It is very positive in its engagement. That's very nice. It's not mushy. That was the one problem I had with the Panasonic, is that towards the end of its lifespan, it got the positivity of it wasn't as much as I would like it. And the 2-speed gearbox, I kind of like that. Yeah, the high speed is way too much. High speed is way too much. The low speed is perfect. Low speed is just perfect. Okay, so that's that. So it's kind of hard to see. I don't know if you can see a difference in it, but it's twice the speed. So I think the high speed might be a little too much for what you're going to use. But, ouch. Okay, I just pinched myself. Brian, I just pinched myself. So if I had that thing in there, you know what this is? You know what this is? Yeah, you know what this is? I know exactly what this is. It's a pinch guard, but you know what it is? It is something that a lawyer came up with. That's what this is. I just pinched my hand. I'm going to sue those guys. That's exactly what this is. It cheapens the tool. Yeah. So if I put this little rubber hoozy what's it on there. Ouch. It's like a rubber band with like a, I don't know. It's stupid. All right, hang on. We're getting there. We're getting there. I'm putting it back on. Yeah, yeah. As soon as I put that back on, yeah. As soon as you put it on, the interaction with the tool is not as good for me. It's stupid. It's dummy. It's goofy. That's why the engineers made it as a separate thing. Okay, I don't like. Yeah, that just feels cheap, and I'm never putting it back on. Yeah, that's how you want it. That's how you want it. All right, guys. Well, that's it. I gotta get back to Matt, the realty guy, and a couple of people that need to get some work done for those guys. But go check it out. So it's Metabo. So hang on here. Yeah. Torn his box to shreds trying to get into it. I got so damned excited. So it is the Metabo 3.6 cordless screwdriver. So that's how they go through it. But it's so lithium ion. Okay, so it's a 2-year lithium ion battery warranty. So the charger is a single year, but the batteries are a 2-year warranty. That's kind of cool. And a lifetime tool. That's the thing that I'm noticing about these companies now, is they're putting these lifetime, like Rigid. I think Hitachi was that way too, a lifetime tool thing. All you do is register it. So I'll go on their site and register it. It comes, you know, because it's lithium-ion batteries, they have this hazmat sticker, and on the outside of the box it has the hazmat stickers. That's the only reason why I knew that it was the Metabo thing, because it was shipped with batteries. I don't know. So it's cool. It's a 3.6 volt, and it's very cool. Go out and check it out. It's really nice. This is exactly what I wanted. It's small enough, okay, to fit in the hand. Okay, you wrap your hand around it. Okay, it's not too big, and it's the right dimensions. It's the right tool. I'm very happy. Very, very happy. Now, when I go to drive screws with it, I'll update you and probably shoot a video for that. So with that, I don't know how much I can drone on about this lovely little screwdriver that I just got. So it's kind of neat. Brian, thanks for joining in. I really appreciate it. And we'll see how this goes. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you joining me. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. Share it out. Hopefully, I can get some more on here. As Matt the Realty Guy is now spooling up a lot more. The time gets a little difficult to get on here, but it's okay. We'll get there. It's all right. So join me, Matt the Realty Guy. Go over there, like it, thumbs it, share it, do all that kind of fun stuff. I never remember that. If you like here, subscribe, tell your friends. I haven't seen any of the reviews on these Metabo screwdriver things yet, but they're awesome. And to let you know how that goes, I think I'm going to order a couple of those Weha hex drive tips, both in Phillips 1 and in 2, and slotted. So, thanks, guys. Have a great day. We'll talk to you guys later.